It's being called the storm of the century. All along the eastern seaboard, people are preparing for the worst. At BGE, preparations began on Monday. I'm here at the Lockheed Martin staging area with John Weldon, senior crew guide. John, what's your responsibility in this storm?
Well, as you said, I am a senior crew guide. My responsibility is to show the out-of-state crews our territory and show them where the problems are and have them do the repair work.
So what kind of things do you go over in preparation, and what do you do when you're on site where the trouble is?
Well, we do prepare the crews before we even go out in the field. We go over our safety briefings, our job briefings that we typically do here at BGE, and so once we get on the job site, they know what's expected of them. As far as going over the job, I explain to them our system. We go over the feeder prints so everybody's familiar with the work that has to be done.
It's a very big job with a lot of responsibility. Have you done something like this before, and tell us about it?
I've done it multiple times. Probably the last big one was Isabel. But so I am familiar with the job and you know what my role is. So it's really now the technology has gotten a little bit better over the years to where most of our work is done through the computer. And with GPS, it makes it easy to find out where the jobs are.
Sometimes, depending on where the crews have come from, they're familiar with different equipment and working different ways. You probably have to get into some of that on that site, right?
I think for the most part, the work is pretty much the same. We have a little bit different equipment, materials that we use. So before we do go out, they are instructed to pick up BG&E material to do the repair work, so they don't use their material. But they are familiar with most of the things that we use on our system.
Why do you find this kind of work exciting?
I think it is exciting. It's also kind of rewarding to see people have their power returned to them after being out for 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, whatever it is. They're very happy that we're there.
Thank you very much, John, and be sure to keep safety first. I know you will, and all that you do. We'll keep you posted on Hurricane Irene coverage in future editions of this program.